The challenge comes from the fact that service providers and telcos, they deliver a service and revenue behind the network. And the problem comes from the fact that the explosion of the technologies that are coming in, whether from 5G or transport or even on new services and applications, it's mandating them to go and deliver faster speeds, better networks, and better experience. In order to do that, actually the cost gonna go actually skyrocketing all the way. The point here is actually how I sweat the asset, how I onboard the functions, how I deliver experience with the best cost and the best experience. And this is where Cisco kicks in. We are extremely unique in understanding the architecture and deliver the experience. And this is where we do the proper alliances with Accedian and others in order to do that.
So assurance was always important, right? But nowadays, in a 5G world, where basically the radio part becomes even more critical from a performance perspective, where in previous times, the transport part was always, superior, right? But now in 5G, where basically 5G turns, the radio part into a well-behaved Ethernet cable, right? The performance on the transport side is even more important. And the second thing is then, how you deal in this, new environment without automation, making all the changes on the fly with a fleet or an army of people. That's not gonna work, right? It's not just, the cost, but it's a skill set too, right? So automation on one hand is a topic on its own, and the assurance on the other side, is even more critical than it ever was.
Actually, Accedian and Cisco, they're coming up to complement each other because Cisco is actually an end-to-end solution provider. For service providers, the service assurance specifically as a layer and a solution needs a specific development pace that actually Accedian can deliver on faster. And this is where the marriage of actually the solution between Cisco and Accedian, the agility in Accedian and the complexity and the ability to deliver the solution fast by Cisco came with the perfect actually fit for Zain and for the others. And honestly, the relationship between both companies are growing very fast.
When you think about customer portal, right, it's really about how you empower your customers to drive their business. In the old days, right, a customer called the service provider and said, look, I have a problem here, I need more capacity and what have you. How cool would that be if the customer just have this all at his fingertip, right? Understands exactly what his performance is, whether he is oversubscribed, undersubscribed, and it just calls in and say, hey, I need more capacity, right? So that, is in the essence what we are providing to Zain's customers here.